ex's wife told me I needed to stop showing up to my own kids' events. I told her to try harder. My son had a dance recital last month. I signed up to volunteer because he asked me to. When I got there, my ex's wife was already setting up chairs in the auditorium. Her face completely dropped when she saw me walk through the door. For context, we divorced in 2017 after 8 years of marriage. She remarried in 2021. She has no kids of her own, and from the very first day, she's been trying to play full-time mom to mine. At first, I thought she was just enthusiastic, trying to bond with them, create a relationship. But then the requests started getting weird. She told me that now that they're a real two-parent household, I only needed to show up during my parenting time, that there only needed to be one mom at events, that having both of us there was confusing the kids and making them uncomfortable. I ignored her. My kids want me there. My daughter's 9, my son's 11. They text me about every single game, every play, every recital, every moment that matters to them. They tell me when to buy tickets, when something big is happening, when they need me. I'm self-employed. I run my own business from home. I can rearrange my schedule, move meetings, work late. So I do. I show up. My ex barely shows up to anything unless it's a championship game or a lead role in a major production. But she's there for everything now. Every practice, every rehearsal, every small moment. And she absolutely hates that I am too. Last year, she brought it up again, this time more forcefully. Said I was overstepping boundaries, that I needed to let her have her special moments with them, that I was being territorial and unreasonable. I told her we're both allowed to show up. There's no court order that says I can't attend my own kids' events. Supporting them isn't parenting time. It's just being a parent. And my ex called me later that week, backed her up completely, said I was being difficult and stubborn, that I needed to compromise and think about their feelings. I told him the exact same thing. I'll show up as long as my kids want me there and as long as I'm physically able to be there. Fast forward to the recital 2 weeks ago. We're both volunteering. She's organizing costumes backstage. I'm helping kids with their hair and makeup. She won't look at me, won't speak to me, just works in complete silence with this tight-lipped expression on her face. The recital goes great. My son absolutely nails his solo. I'm cheering in the front row, recording on my phone, waving at him when he looks over. She's sitting in the back with my ex, arms crossed, barely clapping. Afterward, as I'm packing up the hair supplies, she corners me in the parking lot. She's shaking, almost crying. Her voice is breaking. You're ruining everything. They'll never bond with me if you're always here. A good mom would step back and give me a real chance. Don't you want them to have a relationship with me? Don't you care about their happiness? I looked at her and said very calmly, they don't need to love you. They need to know I'll always show up for them. That's my job, not yours. She completely lost it. Called me selfish, jealous, said I couldn't stand seeing them as a happy family, that I was a bitter, controlling baby mama who couldn't let go of the past. My ex didn't say a single word, just stood there next to her, nodding along like a bobblehead. I got in my car and left without another word. He texted me later that night, said I embarrassed her in public, that I was being completely unreasonable, that I needed to think about what's actually best for the kids instead of my own ego. I didn't respond. I just blocked his number for the night. Here's the thing. I don't hate her. I actually don't care if she bonds with my kids or not. That's between her and them. But I absolutely refuse to become a part-time parent just so she can feel like the main character in their lives. Last week, my daughter had a school play. She was playing a tree. Literally just stood there on stage holding paper branches for 20 minutes. But she asked me to come and watch her. So I signed up to volunteer again. Helped with set design and props backstage. Guess who also signed up to volunteer? Her. Guess who showed up 25 minutes late, complained loudly about the heat in the auditorium, sat in the back scrolling on her phone, and left before the kids even came out for their final bows? Her and my ex. My daughter ran up to me after the show, still wearing her tree costume with leaves falling off, and threw her arms around me. I saw you in the front row, Mom. You were smiling the whole time. I'm so glad you were there. I looked over my shoulder. My ex's wife was already halfway to the parking lot, phone pressed to her ear, not even looking back at the kids streaming out of the theater. That's the difference. I show up because my kids ask me to, because they want me there, because it matters to them. She shows up because she's trying to prove something to everyone else, and my kids absolutely see the difference. That's all the validation I'll ever need.